You are on a beach and two separate situations are happening around you. To the left is a party, and there are 3 to 4 people that are pulling out a vodka bottle from a portable esky, filling up shots while dancing on their self-made dance floor, grinding up on each other and sharing tongues. To the right of you is one male or female wearing a bikini or board shorts, laying on a towel, flipping the pages of a 400-page book. Obviously socially uninterested and zoned into this book. Which is easier for you to approach? Which would you find more comfortable approaching? And most importantly, what situation offers you more? Depending on your current situation in life, one of these situations may come across as intimidating while the other may seem ideal. If you are looking for a partner to share your time with, your current values would have to align with the activities that these people are doing on the beach. So which way are you going? Left or right? For me, that's actually right and that's actually left. I owe huge credit to the books that I've been reading during the period of my self-development, and it has been the key to conductively unlocking superpowers in a lot of areas in my life. I'll leave a link down below of my favorite books in 2024 if this video interests you and you would like to read some of the books that I'm reading. I will discuss my understandings of the benefits of reading and how attracting success through the means of reading makes you an attractive person. To fully understand the context of this video, I have to begin with the foundation of books and how reading has advanced our civilization from our Darwinian primitive state into the advanced social beings that we are. In our Darwinian primitive state, the opposite sex was attracted to strength for our survival, for the simple reason of producing a stronger bloodline. Our primitive power was agility, physical strength, memory to source and gather vital necessities for our survival, quick reaction with logical response to physically demanding duties, to provide food and shelter, and to defend the community from threats of other primates. Now with the ease of Uber Eats, desk jobs, the convenience of cars and transportation, government-supported housing, clean water on demand that is only just a few feet from your couch, which is tempered with curated air conditioning, the new strength and power is knowledge. Knowledge now attracts a better life. Knowing how to pay your taxes and avoiding prison, knowing how to run a business, knowing how to start a YouTube channel, knowing search engine optimizations, and just the overall knowledge of the purpose of functioning on a high vibration in society today. Knowledge is the new sexy. It is vital now to sustain living and to even create higher luxuries for better understanding for the improvement of life. And all of this information has been passed down to us through writing through thousands of years. Primitive nature, like it or not, is distilled into the center of our core. The way we think and the way we act stems back from what has been passed onto us through actions, and for 3,500 years written words have cemented the actions that have helped us grow as a species. Everything that we know from what is right and wrong and how to be and how to act stems back all the way from early religious scriptures that have been incrementally adjusted to adapt to our everyday life. Every idea that has come into fruition, from a light bulb to a slow roast recipe to a fully produced piece of cotton, has been written down by our ancestors to develop a technologically rich modern society, which will even continue to develop past our mind's limitations. But how does consuming books make you any more intelligent than consuming any other informational content? Well, reading is hard and, quite frankly, time consuming. It takes up more energy from your brain opposing video or audio information. When reading, your brain must actively engage in decoding written words. It must process grammar and construct mental imagery, where a YouTube video just does all of that for you. In this lazy, I want it quick, now, and fast society, information passes by so quickly with just a scroll of the finger. So, taking time to actually sit down and read a long book is the cure to processing information. The focus is being on one subject with relating topics around the subject, with one individual's curated resource instead of 15 different opinions from 30 different creators with 20 different uncredited resources on TikTok. With books, we have referenced the information that we communicate, and a valid educated point in any discussion is sexy AF. This showcases your intellectual curiosity and your commitment to learning. Key word here is commitment. Commitment is hot. The books that I've been reading on self-improvement have been selected in my library of ammunition because I know that these particular authors, like most in this category, dived into years of research and have thorough understanding of the information that they are publishing in these books. So the information that I consume while reading a book is more attractive to recall as the information is direct and has usually been proven through experimental or high performance practice. So before I got sober and started reading, which was about 10 months ago, the reader on the beach would have intimidated the hell out of me because they would have come across to me as being more superior. And this would leave me just wanting to ignore the reader and probably scadding over to the party. My thoughts would have been, well, they're just working on themselves, so I'll just let them be. I'll just go get drunk and probably have some meaningless sex with one of these tanned brunettes on the beach. But after a while of practicing reading, I've learned quite the opposite of readers. Readers love to be approached. We read publicly to be approached, to share our education that we are taking so much time into absorbing. We know that sharing our information that we've learned is vital to retaining our knowledge, in hopes to heightening the vibration of our exterior world. After all, what is knowledge if it's not shared? Reading allows readers to communicate clearer through a broadened vernacular to be able to relate to other people on an intellectual level. But books don't have to be all factual and scientific. Fictional literature, in particular, allows the readers to step into the shoes of diverse characters, which fosters empathy and emotional intelligence. And those qualities can contribute to better relationships and social attractiveness. Through reading preferences, people can express their unique personalities, making them more interesting and attractive to people with the same interests. So not only are you attractive to some, but the some that you are attractive to align with your values just through reading, which makes the selection process of choosing the quality bloodline that you want a lot more clearer. Raising the vibrations through communication and having a broad vernacular can allow clearer communication, and imagine you are just able to talk to somebody that you like about a topic that you both like clearly and with good vocabulary. Game over. So, although reading may not be attractive to some, knowledge is the new power. And the ones who are intimidated by a sexy reader on the beach, like I used to be, just may not be up to par to visualize or even consider having a genetically educated bloodline, but they'll probably be down to watch a YouTube video on the well-educated, well-read YouTube celebrities, or just simply wish they were as successful or as attractive as their idols on the big screen, while looking forward to the weekend partying with people who are not, and will probably still have sex with them just to wallow in their own self-pity. That got dark real quick, and I feel like that was a little bit sinister, but I hope I got my point across and you guys understand how I think reading makes you 10 times more attractive. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe for more videos to come. And if you're like me, when I first got started reading, I found reading very boring and long and time consuming. If you would like to implement a method that allows you to read more pages throughout the day, click on my last video where I do 1% improvements throughout the whole day. I explain a method called the Pomodoro method, which has really helped increase my efforts in reading. Make sure you subscribe to see more videos like this on a whole range of different topics. I look forward to seeing you next week. In the depths of despair, always remember to look up.